Welcome to ADI TV. The eyedropper tool is a really basic tool which I'm sure everyone's familiar with, but just to demonstrate its purpose, if I create a new object, let's create a square up here, you can see that this square, or this rectangle, has a stroke on the outside, just make that a little bit bigger, and it's a white fill. What I can do with the eyedropper tool is I can actually select, let's say this orange, and watch what it does. It actually changes the object. It doesn't just change the fill, but it actually changes the style, so it gets rid of the stroke as well. And if I was to choose the yellow, it will choose the yellow. Now if my butterfly wing had had a stroke, let's say the red part of the wing, drive down into my different groups, actually had a stroke, then I could actually grab the red, and it will also have that stroke on it as well. So it's not just taking the colour, but it's taking the colour and the stroke or the colour of the fill and the stroke. Really, really easy to use tool, which you use time and time again. Now the next tool is the measure tool. If I tear off those tools and select it. Now if we notice up here in the info palette, as soon as I select the ruler tool, it comes up with the measurements. Now the beauty of this tool is you can measure from point to point, and it gives you an exact figure. So if you're designing something that is really important for scale, you can use this to actually measure and just double check certain measurements along the way. So let's say for my butterfly, if I wanted to know exactly how big it is, I can see it's 79 millimeters, so about 7, nearly 8 centimeters tall. So if I'm producing something that's going to go on a greetings card or whatever, I can actually work out the scale quite accurately. Obviously I've got my rulers up here, top and the side, and they also enable me to measure the size of objects. It's just worth pointing out is that always by default the top left hand page is got 0, 0, but I'm free to move that. If I actually click in this corner, I can actually make 0, let's make 0 the top corner of this box, and now 0 is there and 0 is there, so I could actually measure the size of the box using that ruler. Just another way of doing it. Okay. The School of Arts and Digital Industries at the University of East London.